You can't be a skinny ass nigga or a fat ass nigga not putting in no work, bruh. It's up to you whether or not you fall off, fuck nigga. When you're in this state of being operating at peak performance, negative energy, negative emotions, negative people, negative circumstances, negative situations, they have no room in your life, dog. I'm running towards operating at peak performance. And when you walking with God, can't nobody tell you shit, dog. I'm going as far away from pleasure as I can. I'm running away from pleasure, dog. Chasing pleasure almost ruined me. The real reason all of those women in my past did me wrong is because I was too focused on chasing pleasure. The more you indulge, the weaker you get. And you feel yourself getting weaker every time. Chasing women. Chasing pleasure makes you weak, brother. That's what you need to understand. It's addictive. Pleasure has ruined more men than pain ever has or ever will. What's up, fellas? It's Fari. Let's get it. Like, comment, and subscribe only if you fuck with it. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at organic.fari. Getting right into today's video, I want to let you guys know that I am running as far away from pleasure as I can, intentionally. And most people, they call me crazy or they think I'm crazy when they see it for themselves. But the truth is, pleasure has ruined me more than pain ever has. Pleasure has ruined more men than pain ever has or ever will. And the crazy thing about it, the sad part about it, is that most men, they fall into this trap of chasing pleasure. Most men fall into the trap of chasing pleasure just because it feels good. It's addictive, but empty. It leaves you feeling empty. There's no fulfillment in chasing pleasure. It leaves you in the valley. We've talked about the valley before, brother. It leaves you feeling stuck. It leaves you feeling distracted. It makes you weak. Chasing pleasure makes you weak, brother. That's what you need to understand. Most men spend most of their time chasing pleasure, chasing women, chasing cheap dopamine, chasing money, just allowing themselves to be consumed with distractions. And I'm not sitting here telling you not to enjoy money, not to enjoy women. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to smoke. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to drink. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to socialize. But the more you indulge, the weaker you get. And you feel yourself getting weaker every time. And I know this from personal experience, brother. I'm not just getting on this camera talking out my ass. I've been through the fire. I'm in the fire right now. The real reason all of those women in my past did me wrong is because I was too focused on chasing pleasure. The real reason I got fired from jobs and opportunities did not work out is because I was chasing pleasure. The real reason why family and friends don't believe in me or didn't believe in me is because I was too busy chasing pleasure. Women, friends, family in the world, they could feel that shit, bro. They feel that shit, dog. And God will never bless you when you're in that state. Chasing pleasure almost ruined me. Literally. Pleasure kills your discipline. It clouds your vision. It clouds your judgment. Chasing pleasure, being in that state, is the opposite of being in the state of operating at your peak performance. You cannot chase pleasure and operate at peak performance simultaneously. It's impossible. You have to choose. You gotta choose one, bro. You have to. Sometimes the pain isn't the enemy. Pleasure is. I'm running away from pleasure, dog. I'm running away from pleasure. I'm going as far away from pleasure as I can. Now, instead of chasing pleasure, what I am chasing is alignment. That's why I talk about some of the tools I'm using in my own personal life. And like I said, you can use these tools to help improve your own life. But that's why I use these tools. That's why I talk about the inner calibration. I use that to align my mind, my body, and my spirit with my purpose, dog. I go through that tool. I use that resource every day. I've talked about the 168-hour method. Just realizing that you have 168 hours only available to you per week, just like the other men. But going through this exercise, what it does is it allows me to align my schedule and my routine with the version of myself that's operating at peak performance. Practicing physical discipline speaks for itself. As a man, that has to be in check in order for you to be in alignment. You can't be out of shape. You can't be a skinny ass nigga or a fat ass nigga not putting in no work, bruh. Come on, dog. Spending time with God out in nature, taking walks, sitting in silence, allowing Him to speak to me. Curating and developing that relationship with God allows me to walk in my divine order and my divine purpose. And when you walking with God, can't nobody tell you shit, dog. Nobody can't tell you a thing when you walking with God, bruh. Practicing financial discipline is helping me to create new and extra sources of income, but at the same time, it's helping me be a better steward of the income that I already have. Doing all of these things means that not only am I running away from pleasure, I'm running towards operating at peak performance. That is the whole goal here, bro. That's why I get up here on this camera. Peak performance, peak performance, peak performance. Keep saying it to yourself. Repeat it over and over. You know when you're not operating at peak performance. The women around you could feel when you're not operating at peak performance. You could put on a show. Family and friends, they could feel it. You could put on a show. God knows you could put on a show, nigga. But when you're not operating at peak performance, you will never live the life that you want. You will never get the results that you want. You will never feel the happiness and the peace that you want. So running away from this pleasure doesn't mean you lose freedom. You actually gain freedom. Freedom is discipline. Freedom is alignment. And freedom is walking in your purpose. When you're in this state of being, operating at peak performance, negative energy, negative emotions, negative people, negative circumstances, negative situations, they have no room in your life, dog. And you also need to understand that when you stop chasing pleasure, it's going to piss some people off. Your family and friends is going to be mad that you're not coming around. They might even say you acting a little different. That girl you messing with, she don't understand that you need to adhere strictly to your schedule and your routine. So she get to complaining, trying to knock you off your purpose. It's up to you whether or not you fall off, fuck nigga. Don't blame nobody else. Don't be a yes man. Don't people please. Stop chasing pleasure, nigga. Strive for peak performance. I give away more of these gems that I'm learning along the way and that I've already learned on my Instagram. So go check that out. I also give a behind the scenes look at my daily life and how I'm actually implementing some of the things that I talk about in these videos into my own life over there on Instagram. So once again, go give me a follow, organic.fari. If you have any questions, if you have any video suggestions, if you have any feedback, any ways you think I can make the videos better, the content of the videos better, DM me, dog. But that's the video for today. I'm out.